niya. Our starters, we have Julius Masculado, Jason Mancao, Leo Esguerra, Tata Bautista, and Maki Acosta for the Manila Stars. Kabila naman for Iloilo, AJ Madrigal will begin alongside Enzo Navarro, Jerome Teco, Josh Flores, and the homegrown in Omar Larupay, who already has one MPBL Player of the Week on his resume. Cabby, I'd like to get your thoughts about his recent development playing for the...
That's an area where he has been so successful at this season. Just shooting those shots to clear the lanes for guys like Joe.
Against J.R. Octeco, 2 seconds on the shot clock. No basket.
The possession there para sa Manila. Nobody else touching the basketball, but there, AJ Madrigal. That might be the basket that he's...
Josh Flores, no basket. Octeco on the follow, yes.
You know, once we see...
Lost two of their key players, Tony Inot and Justin Sanchez. But they're looking very well here as Navarro dimes onto J.R. Octeco for a basket and one opportunity.
That's it, JR. That's the way to go. I just love it when they respond to what we're saying on
Yeah. Great timing by J.R. Octeco to foul. Was on Julius Masculado.
But credit that play to Enzo Navarro. Can't judge Navarro by his height because he certainly makes big plays.
First foul on Jason. Sideline inbound for AJ Madrigal. Octeco, pinapalabas. Josh Flores, almost a turnover. He recovers and scores.
That's too easy of a play. You hit the middle cut
Of our finals matchup last year. Here's Kyle Nepes with 7 on the shot clock. Alan Mangajas will try to bail them out. Cross court, Tata Bautista from the corner. That's good.
That is such a great feed under
This. And he's Mark Yu, who missed action against Negros. Just wasn't in uniform. 2-man game. Mangajas to Maki. Acosta for 3. That is good. Back-to-back 3-pointers for Manila.
Lalo na nung nakita niya ang suporta ng mga kababayan niya. And yes, you guys heard it right. Coach MC is a homegrown coach. Kaya naman daw, they really prepared the...
Tatanggap kang comments after the game. Lalo na ngayon, ang dami niyang mga kababayan. Yung comments na matatanggap niya, Ilonggo pa. As Josh Flores converts on a jumper. How about Alan Mangajas? Calculating very well on that break. And the finish came from Mark Yu. Andre Arminion breaking that press calmly enough. 2-man game. On to the right, Leo Sumido. That's one of the homegrowns of Iloilo. He recovers. Someone has to fire. Arambulo to beat the buzzer. That's good.
Well, it did look that play was going nowhere para sa Iloilo. And they were lucky there was still a lot of time on that clock when Sumido fumbled. That's why there was time for him to recover. And good timing on the cut by Ryan Arambulo. Fading away on that shot by Ken Lau. And that for sure will be counted.
Ryan Arambulo is definitely very hungry for a win tonight. We did mention he is a returning player for Iloilo, which means he was a part of that Iloilo squad that lost to Davao here in this very venue back in 2019. Shooting no first quarter.
Manila scoring 31% from the field but only getting 5 shots off, while Iloilo not far off at 7 out of 10. Very good to start the second quarter.
Mangajas feed inside by Kent Lau. Nice cut by Kyle Nepes.
On the flip side, the Stars are looking
4 points in this game. Archie Salo. On to Kyle Nepes. Alan Mangajas. 5 on the shot clock. Nepes against Larupay. There's the cutter in Archie Salo, and he scores.
They don't see opportunity there up close by Archie Salo. Good pass by Kyle Nepes.
It's now 23-19. Andre Arminion. Spin, feed, and there's the finish coming from CJ Katapusan.
Finally,
a good team in this game. James Mangajas misfires. Rebound Allen. Up top to Maki. Acosta with a spin, up and under. No basket, but Julius Manalo was there for the follow.
It seemed Acosta still wanted a
No
foul.
foul on Omar Larupay. Navarro to Shaq Imperial. Three-pointer. Maki Acosta to James. Top of the key. No closeout there from Larupay. 28-26. Three-point shooting natin. A combined 5 out of 23. Now 6 out of 24 in this game.
Almost just napupunan.
29-28. Mangahas to Julius Manalo. Mangahas trying to seal. That's James against Shaq Imperial. Mid-range, yes. Feed. Turnover. Kabila. A breakaway layup for Shaq Imperial. Strong. Rebound on Teco. Triple team and a turnover. Mark Yu. Favorite on the fast break. He scores. Mangahas. Back to you. Three-pointer. Yes. How about that?
Yeah, even if Mark
He started complaining as soon as the ball was just about to be released from his hand as Leo Guion scores.
to push that ball, because for sure there's going to be advantage in terms of numbers. In that time, Guion taking advantage, pushing it for that sidestep lay-in.
Three-pointer for Tata Bautista.
Well, that time there was defense. That's going to haunt them at the very end.
Layup there for Josh Flores.
And they're
38-37. Under 5.5 minutes in the third. Bautista misfires. Rebound to Leo Guion. Iloilo on the run. Guion, bounce, Flores, finish.
again the transition at
38. Under 4 minutes in the third. Mark Yu being defended by Leo Guion, who's well known for his defense. Three-pointer for Alan Mangahas.
can enable Alan Mangahas to just wait for catch and shoot opportunities. But then you gotta be able.
Here's Shaq Imperial up top to Enzo Navarro. Screen by Teco. Three-pointer for Enzo. Omar. Navarro onto JR Sumido to bail them out. Yes, sir. Empties, but they're back under the leadership of Sir JJ Havelosa. Put back for JR Teco. 52-46. Kent now to Jay Yutup. Kick out on the other end. Mangahas taking his time. Alley-oop to Kyle Napes. What a beautiful play.
There's only a handful of.
It's time to give back. 2005 pa daw ang huling beses na nakita niya ang Barrio Obrero, and Coach MC said that basketball clinic was indeed an experience of a lifetime. It gave him more inspiration and reminded him of his
50. We go back with Alan Mangahas. He's working with Kyle Napes, Marlon Espiritu, Maki Acosta, and this guy, Mark Yu, for three.
That's his second three-pointer.
7.5 minutes remaining. We might be going down the wire once again sa Liga ng Bawat Pilipino. 2 points for CJ Katapusan. Who just gave us that call, no? He's actually wearing new shoes. As just saw a basket from Josh Flores. Yan. Flores, the cross. Imperial, back to Josh. Three-pointer. Yes, sir.
That's all.
Approaching the last 2 minutes in this game. Mangahas to Kyle Napes. Big three right here. That's good. To Mark Yu from the corner. Too strong. Takbo sa kabila. Enzo Navarro. Down the middle. Feed to CJ. Katapusan on the deuce. Do it. No more foul here. Congratulations to the Iloilo United Royals for Mark Yu, the top scorer for Manila. JR Teco with a monstrous game in terms of rebounding. Almost 20 boards for JR. Who else? How about Shaq Imperial? 15 points for him, but our best player is
Josh Flores. Start of this game, he was practically given to him for being very persistent in helping his team, especially when it mattered the most.
what a way for him to prove that he is the new leader of Iloilo. Josh Flores.